There is a moment in life when you realize something powerful. Your life is not shaped by big dramatic changes, but by the tiny choices you repeat every day. Most people wait for a miracle, a big break, a perfect moment, a huge transformation. But the truth is simpler and far more beautiful. Your life changes when one tiny habit becomes part of who you are. Not a huge routine, not a lifestyle overhaul, not an impossible challenge. Just one tiny shift, repeated daily. A shift so small that at first you barely notice it, but after 30 days, your entire life feels different. Think about where you are right now, your thoughts, your energy, your confidence, your discipline, your identity. These did not appear overnight. They were built by small decisions, repeated again and again. Every time you repeated an action, you were teaching your brain, this is who I am. If you avoided challenges, your brain learned, I run from difficulty. If you procrastinated, your brain learned, I delay uncomfortable things. If you doubted yourself, your brain learned, I am not capable. Tiny actions shaping massive identity. But here's the good news. Tiny positive actions can reshape your identity just as powerfully. In fact, even more powerfully, because growth compounds. Your life is always changing, either by design or by default. When you choose one tiny habit intentionally, you stop living by default and start living by design. Now imagine this. For the next 30 days, you choose one tiny habit, not 10, not 5, just one. A habit so small you cannot fail. Maybe it's 1 minute of stretching, 1 glass of water in the morning, 1 sentence in your journal, 1 push-up, 1 page of reading, 1 mindful breath, 1 goal written down. Small enough to repeat, small enough your brain doesn't resist, small enough anyone can do daily. But here's the magic. Your brain doesn't measure size, it measures repetition. Every time you show up, your identity shifts from I want to change to I am someone who changes. From I wish I was disciplined to I show up every day. From I hope life improves to I am building a better life. This identity shift is the beginning of transformation. Let's walk through the 30 days. Day 1, you begin. It feels small, almost meaningless, but something inside awakens. Day 3, resistance whispers. Skip to dates, not a big deal. This is the first battle. Tiny habits win because they remove excuses. Day 7, momentum begins. You feel a small spark, a quiet pride. You showed up, you're becoming consistent. Day 14, identity shift. You think clearer, feel more in control, feel more capable. Not because the habit is big, but because you kept your promise to yourself. Day 21, rewiring. A neural pathway forms. The habit becomes easier. You're changing from the inside out. Day 30, transformation. Not dramatic, but powerful. You trust yourself more. You believe you can change. Your standards are higher. Your mind is stronger. This is how one tiny change transforms your life. The results aren't always visible to the world, but you feel them inside every day. Now, here is the most important lesson. Your life does not need a revolution. It needs repetition. Tiny actions repeated daily build extraordinary futures. After 30 days, you 1T just have a habit ULL. Have proof that you can become whoever you choose to be. Transformation isn't about intensity. It's about consistency. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing something. And that something starts with one tiny change today.